Oprah, nu bij RTL 4.
Today, for millions of mothers, this could be life-changing. Amazing! You believe that babies are talking to us. She says she has unlocked the secret language of babies.
This is the word for hunger.
I love this! Oh, I know what that means. A $4 million arm, meet the first real-life bionic woman. He taught himself to see without eyes. I heard you even want to drive one day. And nearly half her head gone. She really is a miracle girl. Next. For millions of sleep-deprived mothers around the world, this could be a miracle for you. Listen up, listen up. Even if you aren't a mother, this is absolutely fascinating. Today, you're going to meet a woman who claims that she was born with a special skill and has unlocked what she calls the secret language. I've always thought this was true. The secret language of babies. They have a language of their own. When Priscilla Dunstan was just a toddler, her parents discovered she had a special gift.
From about the age of 4 or 5, my mother used to play a Mozart concerto on the piano, and I would play it back note for note, having heard it only once. Everybody realised at a young age that I had a photographic memory for sound.
Priscilla says she was able to hear things others could not.
And I found that quite confusing as a child and even as a teenager. At school, my photographic memory helped me because it meant that I could remember everything that the teacher said without having to take notes.
Her remarkable ability even helps Priscilla detect people's moods. She says she can diagnose an illness all based on what she hears.
When I hear somebody's voice, I'm picking up colour and texture and vibrational rate, and I'm listening out for pulse. There's the English that they're speaking, and then there's this whole other language underneath.
The mysterious second language took on an astounding new meaning when Priscilla became a mother to her baby Tom.
Because of my gift for sound, I was able to pick out certain patterns in his cries and then remember what those patterns were later on when he cried again. At this stage, I thought that the meanings that I'd written down was just a little language between Tom and I. Then I went out shopping and I realised that other babies were saying the same words. I realised that there were 5 words that all babies say, regardless of race and culture. So then I started to realise that this may indeed be something a lot bigger.
I think this is so exciting, don't you? Because Priscilla Dunstan says that she has tested her baby language theory on over 1,000 infants around the world, all races and colors, and you believe that babies are talking to us.
Yes, I do. It first started with my son, and I realised that, you know, he was trying to communicate something with me. And then I realised that it was actually a reflex, and we all have reflexes. You know, if we hit our head, you know, the doctor checks our reflexes to make sure that we're okay. And when sound is added to these reflexes, you know, you get a particular sound, which we're calling a word. So babies all around the world have the same reflexes, and they therefore make the same sounds.
So all babies around the world, regardless of what race or nationality they are, speak the same language.
They do.
It's baby language.
Yeah, they have the
I've
same
always
language.
thought that. Because, you know, you see some babies, like just now, we have babies who are going to come out in the next segment. You're going to see she's going to prove her theory. And I saw a little baby just passing him. He's a little old man.
Yeah,
He's a little man.
Yeah.
That is not a baby, that's a little old man sitting back there. And I know, and so they all have their same language.
They do, they
Yeah.
do.
So researchers at Brown University have been studying a baby's cry for a lot of years now, but Priscilla then met with them, these researchers at Brown, and says she introduced them to a whole new idea. What was that? They were listening to the cry.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you said?
Well, they came out to Australia to check out my research, and I found out that I was actually listening to the pre-cry part of the baby's whole cry.
Pre-cry.
Yeah, so they listen to the, you know, I guess the hysterical part of the cry.
Yeah.
And they've been listening to the whole cry, whereas I've been listening to the pre-cry sound, and I've been pulling elements out of the whole cry rather than listening to the whole cry.
So Priscilla says that all newborn babies communicate by using 5